Hello, I'm Bradley and welcome to my channel. It's been quite a while, but I thought I would take the opportunity today, after a couple of weeks being away, of having a bit of a catch up on my channel. So what's been going on? So I have had the absolute privilege of spending some time in Rhodes. 9 days I was out there for, had a really lovely holiday with my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece and nephew, and my amazing dear mum. So I had a really great time. The weather was absolutely fabulous and I absolutely love the Greek islands, and I had an amazing time in one of my favourite places, Rhodes, and it's got a lot of memories there for me, and it really does. It's very special. It's a place where I've been a couple of times growing up as a child, and myself and my twin brother spent some amazing times there. My favourite place in the world is Lindos. If you ever get the opportunity to go, please visit Lindos, because it is just absolutely beautiful with the Acropolis on top of the hill. It is just absolutely so special. So it's one of my favourite places in the absolute world. And of course nearby with Seven Springs, which we visited this time, St Paul's Bay, which is another one of my absolute favourites, Rhodes Town, Rhodes Old Town. I absolutely love it all. And anywhere in Greece, I really don't think that you can go wrong, and it was just an amazing time. So that's just a little bit about where I've been, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, I will be returning really soon, and everybody, the family, really had a great time. So absolutely love that. So that's a little bit about what I've been doing. I have stepped a little bit back away from my channel in recent weeks. Now you may not have noticed that, but it's just we haven't really had time to have a bit of a catch up. But I like to do this every now and again just to let you all know where I actually am in life. So I have been working hard in the background on some qualifications which I'm now finished, which is amazing, all around business management and finance and accountancy. So I've been working hard on those in the background. Lots of writing, lots of coursework, lots of assessments going on, and I have, after I think about 3 years now, I've literally just come to the end of that. So that was another 2 done. I'm an absolute advocate for education. It never ever stops, no matter what age. We are constantly learning. So I would always recommend to somebody, if you're sat there thinking, I want to try something different, I want to try something new, or I want to learn, or you're getting a little bit agitated with perhaps not sort of having upskilled for a little bit of a while, never ever worry about if it's too late, because it's not, my friend. I am, and I know I'm still very young, I am 32, I get that in there, very young, but I mean as in terms of, a lot of people think that after they've left school, or they've done college, or they've done university, what have you, they think that that traditional route, if you haven't followed it, then you're kind of stuck in a bit of a between space, but you're not. There are so many opportunities out there in this world to be able to excel, to be able to move forward, and to be able to follow your hopes and dreams and aspirations. For me, I want to grow further in the role I'm in. A lot of people will know that I am in accountancy and finance. The role I actually work in, I can't necessarily talk about it too much because of the nature I'm in, but that's the subject field for me, and I absolutely love it. It's an absolute passion of mine, and I'm going to put that out there, the amount of different qualifications and things I've worked on, but you know what, not through the traditional route, through distant learning. I have had health problems through a lot of my adult life, and it has not been appropriate, nor has it ever, sometimes it's just not been possible. And after having a number of surgeries over the last 8 years, there has been times where I haven't been able to sit in a classroom environment. So it's been absolutely great to be able to get on with driving my career forward, driving my professional, I don't want to say CV, but my professional profile, I think, out there with different courses. So for example, for me, economics I've loved, and I've done a qualification in that. Business management, finance, I've done a lot in that as well. Accountancy, I've done a lot in that as well. So that is me, which I've really loved. In the background as well, love doing training courses and sort of upskilling myself. I looked after my dear Nan, who is my absolute world, and loved I done a course in dementia awareness. My dear Nan had Alzheimer's, but it never defined her. She was always my Nan, but I loved to learn as much as I could. And all different things. I love to write. That's another passion of mine, which I absolutely love. So very much a huge thing for me. Not so much on reading, but writing I absolutely love. And I keep a journal, which is very dear and close to my heart, because that helps me with keeping a positive mind frame, with mindfulness, and I capture it all. I have at Christmas from my mum and dad, I had a beautiful gift from a leather-backed journal, very thick journal, which I write in every day, and I absolutely love. So for me, learning absolutely is a passion of mine. I'm an advocate for upskilling and developing yourself. And my friend, it does not have to be expensive. It does not have to be, okay, I didn't really do completely well at school. Okay, I didn't do college. And you know what? I didn't really want to go on to do university. If you're thinking that, do you know what? If you've done that traditional route, then amazing. Very, very well done. But for some people, it's not suitable. And like for myself, with health problems and one thing or another, it was never going to define me, and I've kept going. And I do have the equivalent, but I have it in different avenues and different ways. And I'm still doing it now. And you know what? I'm not ready to stop yet either. So I'm going on and looking at different things, what I want to go on now to study and learn going forward. And it's great, and I'm enjoying it. So that's a part of me as well. I have a passion as well. A lot of people will know we've talked about the development and the learning. I have a passion for great hair care and feeling confident about your hair as well. I've gone through different times in my life where I've lost quite a lot of hair and my hair has significantly changed. And I love exploring with different products and things, how to be able to bolster your hair, to improve your hair, how to be able to fight against that, let's be honest, that constant battle of so many influencing factors which affect our hair growth. So I have a huge passion for great hair care with a particular interest around fine hair, thinning hair, and that battle against hair loss. So you'll note that we review a lot of products on the channel for that, so that's going to be coming up. There's more products which I'm going to be bringing to the channel shortly. I love talking to people, I love motivating people, I love using what I've gone through in life, inspiring individuals going forward. I absolutely love that. One of the great things I loved about the time I've just spent in Rhodes with my family is spending time with my niece and nephew, talking to them, just sometimes having a bit of a laugh and a joke. And okay, sometimes I find it quite difficult to let my hair down. They really do remind me that, do you know what, life isn't so serious, and sometimes I am incredibly serious. So it was lovely to spend time with them, and I absolutely love them to pieces. All of my family I do. And going forward, so we're going to be bringing some different clips to the channel in regards to different products for hair care, and again that battle against fine hair, thinning hair, and the battle against hair loss. We're also going to be looking at some skincare products as well, which is a really great passion, another passion of mine too. But motivation is a huge thing for me, so we're going to be bringing a lot more of that to the channel as well in the near future. Summer for me is an absolute huge thing, and with all things family, I absolutely love that. So love being away, travels and things. I would hope maybe there may be one later on in the year. If not, I'm not going to worry about it, because I am in a position in my life where I'm trying to get it together and look at my first property purchase. So a lot of people will, hopefully that resonates with a lot of people. I know a lot of people will be in that same situation. And if not, that's okay as well. As I actually say, my twin brother and I, that I know, for example, there was times where he never wanted to buy a property. He wanted to be flexible. And you know, it's not for everybody. I don't know what his view is on it now, but we haven't spoke about it for quite some time. But it's not for everybody. And you know, for some people, it's the best thing ever. For some people, it's not necessarily the greatest thing in the world. It's not the greatest decision. It's a little bit like in life, isn't it? Having a family and settling down and wanting to get married. I want all of those things, but at the moment, it's not happening. I've still got faith. The good Lord's got a plan for me, and I've got absolute great faith in that, and it means absolutely everything to me. A lot of people will know that faith is a great guidance to me, and it's a great strength, and it's got me through a lot of times. The last couple of months have been quite difficult. I have had a lot of problems, unfortunately, with surgeries which started back in November 2017. Just to give you a little bit of a quick update there, I had some hernia repairs back in 2017, November. I had my first one done, which was a femoral hernia. I'd done that through falling over on holiday, and that consequently left me with a lot of problems after that surgery. July 2018, I went on to have an inguinal hernia repair. And then 2019 had a lot of problems, a lot of back and forth, different consultants, a lot of doctors, different specialists and things. And then the following year, I found out that the actual mesh was dislocating, and I had yet again another hernia. I had a bladder operation that year as well through complications of the surgeries which I had. 21 was the worst year of my life. I lost my dear Nan, who was my absolute world, and in that same time I had the operation, and then days later I lost my Nan, and I had a full groin reconstruction on my right side with another hernia repair, with a neurotomy. I had several nerves taken out of my leg as well, which again left me with a lot of problems. And then through stress and one thing and another in my life, I went on to develop a really strange issue of having a lot of seizures, a lot of falls, a lot of problems, which really aggravated my groin. So I'm left within about the last 18 months, probably nearly getting on for 2 years now, a lot of problems with walking on my worst days. I even have a cane actually now to help. I try not to use it when I can. I struggled a little bit on holiday, but it did not stop me. I walked and walked and walked, and we've seen some incredible things. We had some incredible adventures. We've done some some amazing things. Lots of steps, of course, in Greece and Cyprus and Turkey, that part of the world. Lots of up and down terrain, but yes, I struggled, but it didn't stop me. And I am suffering a little bit since I've got back, but it was a fantastic time and I wouldn't have had it any other way. So I'm having problems, and it was only up until just before my holiday. Actually, my mum and dad were away, and I was helping my dad out with our banister in the hallway and removing paint back to the natural wood. Something I love to do, love DIY, love painting, decorating, all of that, absolutely love that. I've always had a passion for that. When I was very, very young, I was helping my nan decorate different parts of her home and revamping different things and modernising different things, and my nan and I would do it together, and I absolutely love that. So whether it be painting, whether it be a little bit of wallpapering, even a little bit of plastering, tiling, I've done it all, and I really, really do enjoy it. And anyway, I was doing this whilst my mum and dad were away, and I had a lot of pain in my groin, and I'd happened to bend down to the floor to pick something up, and I went to get back up, and I was in the most chronic pain, like something was catching me in my original surgical site. And bearing in mind, I've seen doctors and things for many years about this problem, and it's left me with prolific bladder issues as well, and stomach-related issues and bowel-related issues too. So I'm seeing people all the time about this. But a lot of people are passing off what to expect from having had so much surgery, nerve-related problems. It's been 8 years. It's been a long time. But it doesn't stop me, and it does not get me down. I get a little bit down at times, but I refuse to let it get me down. Because there is somebody always going through something, and I really do use that as my motivation to push that I am blessed in other ways, and I've got so much great in my life. So I really do push from that. But anyway, going back to this, I thought, I need to do something about this. So, of course, there was either keep pursuing with the doctors, which on the NHS here in this part of the country, which part of the world, which is of course great, but there are limitations, and it was put down to I was diagnosed about 18 months ago now with regional complex pain syndrome, because my foot and my leg on my right side, from where I've had all the surgeries, changes colour significantly, and sometimes it can be quite scary. It can even go quite blue, and sometimes it can go quite black, and I've had a lot of trips and a lot of falls. So getting all this pain sometimes and struggling on a daily basis at times, I wanted to have a chat with somebody. So I'd done some research and I found a private surgeon at my local hospital, new surgeon, who I'd never had any communication with at all before. And I'd met with him a couple of weeks ago, and he straight away seen the problem, which he thought was going on. He thought that I am suffering with some nerve entrapment issues from one of my surgeries, but he also wanted to check that I didn't have another hernia. So I've recently just had that surgery, a scan, to see if I needed any more surgery, and really, really positively, I don't think at the moment I'm going to be needing any more surgery, but I am now in a bit of a situation of quite an expensive decision about the injections and this amazing treatment plan to be able to help me move a lot more. So it's difficult. It really is difficult at the moment. So all of that's been going on, and I will keep my channel up to date because hernia nightmare, as I called it, we did years ago capture that on my channel. I know I had some really great comments, and I've had amazing support from that. So it's still ongoing. It's fantastic news, of course. I don't have to have any more surgery, because there was at one point where this new surgeon thought that I'd have to have an element redone. So I think, from what I could tell, when I met with the doctor who done my scan, which was actually only yesterday afternoon, that it was great news that I didn't have it. However, I really didn't like his mannerisms, and he spoke to me not particularly very nice. And sadly, he made a bit of a backhanded joke at the bathroom problems I'd had, and I'd never experienced that from anybody. So I was really deflated yesterday, really very upset. But you dust yourself off, you get back up, and you go again. So all of those things are going on at the moment. So lots to come, lots of progress possibly to be had, and hopefully I'll be a bit more comfortable in a few weeks, and we will be talking all about that on the channel going forward. So as I say, I've been away, had an amazing time in Rhodes, had an amazing time with the family. I do struggle on a daily basis without my nan. A lot of people will know that. We talk about it a lot because my nan is so, so special in my life. And even though she's not here in person, she's with me always. And my faith is a great strength. My faith is a great guidance. And the good Lord has blessed me with so much. And he's holding my nan now. So I know that she's going to be okay. But I do have down days about that. And what I just want to thank everybody and all of my subscribers that I have had so many incredible comments, so much incredible support in recent months and throughout the whole time I've been doing my channel. And I think we've been doing this for 6 years now, and it's just been incredible. So thank you very much for every single person who supports me. Thank you very much for every single second watched on my channel. Thank you for my regular people who watch my channel all the time. It really does mean the world to me, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So I wanted to do this catch up today just to give you a little bit of an insight of where I am in my life. And you know what? It's good. It's positive. We're moving forward. That's the thing, isn't it? None of us are promised a tomorrow. And if we're blessed with one, let's grab it with both hands and really, really cherish it, embrace it, and make the very most of it. So for now, I think you're up to date on everything going on in my life. Going forward, we're going to be talking about lots more motivation, inspiration, and that kind of really, do you know what? Whatever we go through in life, there is only one of us in this world. That alone makes us truly amazing, makes us absolutely incredible, because there is only truly one of us. Okay, so start from that you are incredible, you are incredibly special. There's one of you in this world. Whatever you're going through, my friend, it is a storm. Storms pass, okay? And I always like to think that when we go through these storms, let's try to think that actually, do you know what? You can deal with anything because you've dealt with everything. And I'd love to claim that, but that was from a favourite film of mine. But when you've been through so much, you can deal with it, because we don't know it, but these things we go through, the paths we walk through in this life, little by little makes us stronger. And I think anybody who's sat there thinking, do you know what, you just can't, or you're lacking motivation, or you're thinking, do you know what, how on earth am I going to get through this, or you're worrying about things, worrying, my friend, does absolutely nothing. And do you know what, I do so much of it, and I know it does absolutely nothing to me, and I'm really now trying to build and to try to kind of teach myself, learn myself that actually slow down on the worrying, slow down on the stressing, and enjoy the very here and now, and write your book in life. I always say our lives are like a book, 360 pages, 1 year, okay? We've got a page every single day. Lead your life how you want to. Write your book how you want to. On that note, my friend, God bless, take great care. And I really enjoyed doing this update, and it's been amazing. Thank you very much. And I look forward to your company on my next clip. So on that note, God bless, take great care. And I look forward to seeing you then. Bye now.